Hey there, this is Matt with websitemechanics.org. In this tutorial I am going to explain how to install a WordPress plugin. There's actually only a couple methods for installing a plugin. It's actually identical to installing a WordPress theme, so if you know how to install a WordPress theme, you'll be able to do this no problem. But basically you can either install it through the back end of your WordPress website, like through back here through the back end, or you can install it through an FTP program, either through your host or through a third-party application like FileZilla, like what I'm going to be using here in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to go ahead and do the easier of the two methods. So to install a plugin through the back end of WordPress, you're going to want to find plugins on the left-hand side of the back end, and this is the back end for Website Mechanics. So we're going to go to plugins. You can go to add new for a new plugin, editor to edit current plugins that you already have installed, or you can go to install plugins to see the list of plugins that you have installed on the site, and then choose whether to activate or deactivate them, edit them, set them up, and so forth. So we're going to go to add new. Just like the themes, you can actually browse plugins through the back end from WordPress.org, I believe. Or if you already have them saved to your computer, like I do, I use a lot of the same plugins from one site to the next. I can just upload them from my desktop or whatever folder you have them saved in. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just do that. Actually, I'll probably show you guys this here real quick too. So basically, for the search feature here, or you can actually use the popular tags. So let's just find something. We're not going to set it up, so I don't think it really matters what I choose here. So we'll just go ahead and go with Twitter. So go to Twitter. It'll bring up a whole bunch of plugins. You'll see the ratings. It'll tell you what the plugin does. And all you need to do here is choose details, install now. So we're going to choose install now. Unpacking, installing, and then we can either activate or return to the plugin installer. So this plugin is actually already installed, so we can activate it if we want. And you'll see it here in the list. We have the share buttons for social network, and a lot of times you'll see they have a settings tab. So sometimes it'll be under its own heading, and other times it'll be underneath a current heading, like either appearance or settings. So you can see here we just installed the Twitter plugin, and we can set it up if we wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and go to install plugins and actually deactivate it and let it go. So go ahead and deactivate it real quick and delete it, because it's not a plugin I need. But that should give you an idea of how to kind of search for plugins real quick. So from the actual plugins list page, you can just go up here to add new. We're going to go ahead and install one that I have saved from my computer. So what we need to do is go to upload, hit browse, and find the plugin that we want to install. We'll go to plugins, and we'll go ahead and install the Google Website Optimizer for WordPress. This is a good plugin if you want to split test pages on WordPress. Makes it easy. So go ahead and hit install now. We'll go ahead and hit activate plugin. And let's see here. And with this particular plugin, you'll actually notice it on your pages. So if you go to add new, let's go down to the bottom, Google Website Optimizer, and you can put in the control tracking conversion scripts. So that's actually how you install a plugin from your computer. It's really that simple. So our next step, or the next method, is to install it through an FTP program. And I already have mine. I'm already logged into mine. So I actually have a plugin already picked out. So what we need to do here first, before we can actually upload it through our FTP program, is to actually extract it. We want to get it out of the zip folder, so we'll go ahead and extract. And there we have it. So now we have our forms. And we'll go ahead and pull up the FTP program. Okay, so I'm actually hosted at HostGator, so you'll have to find the public HTML folder. This is a little bit different from GoDaddy, where you see the root folder right off the bat. You don't see all this other stuff. So what you want to do is go to the public HTML folder, and just like the themes are installing WordPress themes, you want to go to the WordPress content, and then you'll see themes and you'll see plugins. And in our case, we're going to want the plugins. So we can do this a couple different ways. You can go to the desktop here on the left and find, let's refresh this real quick. Okay. And there's contact form 7. So what you need to do is just take this and drag and drop it into the plugins folder. The other thing you can do is just drag and drop it from your desktop, which I typically do. We'll just go ahead and drag and drop it from here and into the plugins. And we got a couple folders to wait for. Okay, so we've got all our, excuse me, it's right there. So that's our contact form plugin that we installed. And to double check, we can just refresh this page. And there, where is it? Actually, let's see here, where did it go? Okay, it looks like I actually made a small mistake. So what I need to do here, actually I'm going to go ahead and delete this real quick. Something I didn't double check first was to make sure, it's probably good that you saw this mistake because you might have ran into this yourself. They actually had it inside another folder, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. So make sure you have the actual folder, and inside that folder you actually have the files. It doesn't go folder, then files. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so now with that gone out of the way, go ahead and refresh this. Okay, so this is the folder we want. We want contact folder 7, and when you highlight the folder, you see all the files that are in it, and that's the one we want. So go ahead and drag and drop that, and wait for a second for all the files to upload, and then we'll double check, make sure it's installed correctly. So we have 8 plugins now. With this one installed, we should have 9. Okay, so double check this and refresh the page. Great, so we do have 9, so that was my fault. And as you can see here, the contact form 7, we can activate, edit, or delete it. So activate it, and we got a plugin installed, ready to use. And then you have the contact form down here. So you can edit it however you'd like. So that's all there is to it. That's how you would install a plugin to your WordPress website, either through the backend or through FTP program. If you have any questions, please just let me know. Depending on where you see the video, either below the video or through a contact form or email. And if you'd like to see more website tutorials, just visit www.websitemechanics.org. Thanks for watching.